Provocative coaching. A doctor, when there is an injury, they cut, they med, they suture, they put mending into the wound, which is a painful process, can be done under local anesthesia or even general anesthesia, so that during the healing process, there will be pain, but ideally, you'll be healed. Physiotherapist, I do recall when I was 8 years old, remembering that this morning, I got hospitalized for about a month in the local district hospital. And the reason is that I had been pricked by a thorn, which developed into tetanus and made my leg, and one of the hearts where they were using to put in the fluids, they stopped stretching out. I don't know for whatever reason. So a physiotherapist had to be sent to my bed for about 2 weeks to be able to help my heart stretch out and also to help my legs stretch out. And this used to be a painful afternoon. Anytime I would see the man, and I was 8 years old, I was in grade 1, I used to have horror. But out of that stretching and out of the exercises the physiotherapist took me through, my heart was able to stretch again, and my leg was able to stretch. So that's what we mean by provocative coaching. Provocative coaching can be defined as that process of taking a mentee, an employee, a coachee through a process of pain, challenging them so that from that they can learn. It is known that gentle doctors, gentle physicians have very smelly wounds. Even like a mother, if they don't pull out your tooth, or your father does not pull out your tooth when you are young, then there are going to be several teeth growing together. So gentle doctors, gentle physicians, gentle healers make very, very smelly wounds. Why provocative coaching? Because an employee may have fallen in love with their problem. A coachee may have fallen in love with their problem, and therefore they have to be jolted out of themselves so that they can think of a different way of doing things. What are the principles of provocative coaching? One of them is that the vulnerability the client or the coachee or the mentee is showing you is often exaggerated. They can surely take more toughness. You can be slightly more tougher with them, and they are going to be okay. The second principle of provocative coaching is that it is good to use what you call the loving therapeutic cruelty or cheerful, healing humor. Tell them, for example, they may look fragile, they may be acting fragile, but even you, when you act fragile with them, that's what you call misplaced kindness. So be a bit, push them a little bit, be a little bit cruel, give them a stretching goal, use what you call loving therapeutic cruelty to be able to grow them out of that situation. The third principle of provocative coaching is that people need to be shown they can grow out of that situation. They need to be challenged. They need to be pushed. They need to be jolted out of that particular situation they think they are in. Another principle of provocative coaching is that you encourage them to stay in the problem they have. Tell them it's okay. It doesn't harm. Just be okay. Stay where you are. Remember what our mothers used to tell us. I have gone to the market. When I come back, I want you to have burnt the whole house. I want you to have burnt your children. I want you to have burnt your brothers and sisters. And that used to be the opposite of what you're going to do. You are going to ensure everything is clean, it is taken care of, the kids are taken care of. For those ones who are firstborns, maybe like myself. So everything is. I was listening to our deputy president, Rigiji in Kenya, speaking about how their parents had a principal philosophy of educating the firstborn. And once you have educated the firstborn, then they are going to take care of everybody in the home. If you have educated them, they have gotten a good job. So they become now like their father, so to speak. So the other principle of provocative coaching is that you tell the person the opposite. Yeah, tell them just stay in your problem. It's okay. You are okay. But they know you don't mean that. That will wake up their mind. Another principle of provocative coaching is that just insist they can't change. Insist it is okay. Stay in that mode. And a bonus principle of provocative coaching is that you show them it is fairly okay. Just be who you are. Don't be worried. As you are, you're okay. Continue being who you are. So, what are some of the techniques that you can use in provocative coaching? One of them is be the devil's advocate, encourage the problem. And please, if you have never subscribed to this channel, take a minute. I'm giving you a minute now. I'm giving you 20 seconds. Just hit the subscription button so that anytime you have new additional videos, you are the first one to know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click the subscription button, and I know we all are going to learn. So be the devil's advocate. Tell them it's okay. Let the problem continue on. That will wake something in their psyche that is going to make them change. Another technique of handling or doing provocative coaching is what you call the lawyer's technique. When you go to the lawyer, even if they know you have committed a crime, they are going to gather and they are going to look for arguments for your case. So just look for arguments for this particular individual, mentee, employee, just to stay the way they are, especially if they have come to you for some advice and you can tell they are not willing to change. Look for arguments of them just staying the way they are, supporting. And when they sit down, they are going to realize, no, this is not going to work. And they will look at the opposite and they are going to do it, the opposite, which is, of course, improve the situation. Another third technique of provocative coaching is question the goal. Question the goal of the mentee wanting to change. Why do you want to change? You look okay. You look comfortable. And when you question the goal, it's like you're using reverse psychology. They are going to now start defending why they tell them, why should you lose weight? Add more 10 kgs. Why should you go to the gym? Forget about the membership. So in a way, you are challenging the goal. And if you challenge that particular goal, it is going to reawaken something in their mind. A last technique that you can use, which is bonus, is use humor, use exaggeration, use humor, make it humorous, make it easy. The goal is easy to deal with. So tomorrow when a mentee, a coach, a coachee, or an employee comes for advice, use provocative coaching for that particular mentee.